What's good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Max back with another Call of Duty video, and hopefully all of you were having a great day so far. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how Activision fucked up and they messed up the World War II re-release and made it unsafe to play and didn't add a security update, and it's actually crazy, boys. But before we get into the juiciness, help your boy out, hit the like button for your boy, drop a sub on the channel, turn on the notification bell so you can see my new videos, and let's get right the fuck into it. So, I'm sure all of you heard that about the World War II situation where Activision had re-released Call of Duty World War II on Xbox Game Pass, and they didn't add any sort of security update to make sure that the game was safe to play. And it absolutely ruined some people's PCs. Some people got ratted. Their PCs got taken over. Who knows what the fuck happened to their PCs? These kids could have done anything to their PCs, stealing information, all sorts of shit, all sorts of scary ass shit that you would never want happening to your PC. It was happening to these people that were playing Call of Duty World War II on PC, Xbox Game Pass. So what Activision decided to do, and this is a screenshot that I got from Charlie Intel's Twitter. I don't know if you know Charlie Intel, but he's the man. Go fucking follow him. This was his tweet right here. Boom. So this tweet right here, it shows that Activision had taken down World War II from the Xbox Game Pass so they can figure out why the fuck it's happening and actually fix the game, which is what they should have did in the first place. They should have tried to update the security so it wasn't like the old version security where people can just easily figure that out and get through it. They actually took the game down and they're working on it right now. But let's read this tweet real quick. I'm going to read this tweet for you boys, and this is what it says. It says, World War II still remains offline on Xbox PC game, or Xbox app after exploits were discovered causing issues with PCs. The issue appears to be related to Activision uploading an unpatched version of the game to Xbox PC app, as the Steam version doesn't have the issue. Now, that one right there is pretty crazy to me, is the fact that Activision themselves, their game, they decided to re-release and didn't make it safe to play, but Steam being the chads that they are, have it safe to play. It's safe to play on Steam, and I'm assuming because that's because of Steam's security. That's what I'm assuming, because if it's working on Steam and they took the same version and put it over on Game Pass, it must be because of Steam security that helped out with that and making that safe to play. But this is just crazy, boys, that Activision, the actual company of the game that owns the game and has the rights to the game, didn't make the game. Like, I genuinely think that this could potentially be like a lawsuit, or they could get into legal trouble with this, because them not making it safe to play could cause all, like, who knows how many PCs they caused to get ruined because of this shit. Like, imagine you're just trying to play a casual Call of Duty game. They announced, and they advertised this like crazy, that they were releasing this game. It was all over. There was ads everywhere on social media and YouTube, people talking about it. And they re-released the game. You go to play the game, maybe with your friends or whatever, or you just want to play a little bit of casual Call of Duty, not some sweat shit. And you end up getting your PC ratted, where people were posting screenshots. I'll see if I can find the screenshot and put it on screen. People were posting screenshots of their PCs getting ratted, and someone opening up a notepad and typing that your PC got ratted, contact whoever to resolve the issue. I'm assuming they were asking for money, whoever this was, and I'm sure it was like some incognito shit. That's probably not exactly who they were, you know what I mean? They probably just some fake account that they were being incognito on so they could actually do this shit. But this is what's happening right now, boys, and it's actually crazy. Activision still, like, if they're not making that, if they're not going to re-release something that's safe to play, it just goes to show you the lack of care and the lack of, like, time and effort that they put into this shit. Like, they literally just took the game and just re-released on an Xbox Game Pass just to bring attention to Call of Duty. That's just my personal opinion. I think they did this because they always do some re-release on Xbox Game Pass, or they try to do some OG shit, OG COD shit, just to bring more light to Call of Duty, just to bring more attention to the Call of Duty franchise in general. They don't really care about the game. If they really cared about the game, they would have made it safe to play. They would have added an update. They would continue to add security updates, but it didn't happen. And the only reason that they actually just decided to try to do something about it now is because of how serious the ratting or whatever was, like how serious that could be, because people's computers, their personal information gets stolen, all sorts of shit, dude, all sorts of shit. And this is all because they were lazy, didn't want to update the game, and it's all their fault. And I could see a lawsuit happening. I could see it. I don't know if it will. Obviously, Activision has like insane lawyers, because they're a billion-dollar company, but I could see some legal shit happening here. If some people's PCs got toasted, I mean, I'd be pissed. If I got on the game and was playing that game and this shit happened to my PC, all I know is I would be extremely pissed, and I would want something to be done about it. I mean, you just took thousands of dollars. My machine that's worth thousands of dollars. It got toasted because your lack of care, and you guys decided to advertise this shit. They decided to advertise this shit and put it out and not make it safe to play. This is all their fault, pretty much. Obviously, they weren't the ones doing it, but if you're going to advertise a game, an OG game, and you're going to re-release it on Xbox Game Pass for millions of people to play who has Game Pass, then make it safe to play. I mean, imagine all the casual players that aren't in the Call of Duty loop. They don't really play COD much anymore. They're not on YouTube. They don't know about what's going on, and they see that this game got added to Game Pass, and they hop on the game just for their PC to get absolutely taken over and destroyed, and all their information gets stolen. That would be the most stressful time of my life. I could tell you that right now. Not just because of my couple $1,000 PC getting destroyed. Obviously, that's a huge thing, but also all my information getting stolen, all my card information, my credit card, my other cards, my whatever I have on my computer, all my sensitive files would just be stolen. This guy would just download everything onto his PC, and that's probably what they're doing. So this is just a huge situation within Call of Duty. It's another reason. It's another good indication of how Activision just doesn't give a fuck. And I really hope that they actually address this instead of just silently taking it down and talking about it. We don't see anything. They need to be public with this shit. They need to be public with this shit. There needs to be some sort of team on this that can come out and tell the people what's going on. And they won't do that because they know it's going to make them look bad, even though majority of the Call of Duty community knows about it. The ones that are in the loop, the ones that are watching YouTube, we all know what's happening. We've seen all the videos, all the people posting their screenshots of them getting ratted, but they won't publicly come out and tell you guys that that's what's happening, which is honestly, it's crazy to me. It shows you how scummy they are and what they're willing to do to make a profit and not make themselves look bad and not hold themselves accountable. If they held themselves accountable and came out with the shit, boys, it'd be a different story. But they don't. They continue to just stay silent, try to fix the shit and sweep it under the rug and make it seem like nothing ever happened. And that's the biggest problem I have with it. If they would just be honest, I wouldn't really have much of a problem. But let me know what you guys think, honestly. I want to see what you guys think. Drop a comment down below. Do you guys think that they're slacking with all this shit? Is this just another, it's just another example of them being scummy and them being lazy? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. And before we get out of the video, if you like this type of content, hit that fucking like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications so you can see my new videos. And we'll see you boys in the next video. Peace out.